today. From Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. It's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Carolina Panthers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. And they lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Tampa. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Looking to throw. Green. That escapes the sack. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Running, it's Drake. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it in. It's Richardson, and he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Extra point attempt to come here. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. But I think we get it during the regular season, too, because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings, but at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
Now the numbers for Mims a week ago. 8 catches, 119 yards, and the score.
And he's trying to prove the adage, it's not just how you start, it's how you finish. And he is finishing awfully strong, takes great care of his body. I expect him to go ahead and put a capper on this season.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Green. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Frank Reich here on 4th down is ready to try for 3. From the left hash, this from 37. And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they got the turnover in great field position, but unable to do anything with it. And they're left taking the easy 3 on the field goal.
Yeah, you're right about that. A great chance at a short field touchdown. On a sudden change, you take the ball away. You expect your offense to put into the end zone, but they'll take the 3 for now, even if they feel just a little bit let down.
Desmond Ridder and his offensive mates ready to take over again. And he's been loose with the football early. Interceptions on the first couple of drives. As they start again here, we'll see if he can do better. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. On second down, Childs, and he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. You look at this Carolina defense. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Green. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
But they've been fighting and scratching and clawing for that 1st sack in the game, and it turns out to be a big one. Not just a short one right there behind the line. First one they get, 10-plus yards, and the guy who has the legs to escape most of these.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Green. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Ritter back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Buda Baker with a pick. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the 1st half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense and try and get him back on track.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point attempt here still to come. He's got it, and it's 17-0. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. So an early advantage now, and a good one. 17-0 our score as they kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Ritter will set up to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Ritter now. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Myles Garrett in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. 17-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And taken right at the 35. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Carolina getting set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They go play action here on 1st down. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Green. He finds his man, complete. It's Hodges. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Now Green, throwing on 1st down. It's complete to Drake. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Over the middle here to Donnell.
And the Panthers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, remember, they had the quick strike touchdown the last time they had the ball, but this time they're having to work for it. What a nice throw there on 3rd down, and they're able to keep the drive alive.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. They'll try again. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Panthers continue to pull away here in this first half.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Hey, you're impressed, aren't you?
I am impressed. That
Thank
means
you.
2 weeks if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games. Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadrupled. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
Ritter with another throw on 2nd down.
Short pass caught by Henry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. Ritter to throw it.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Myles Garrett. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Panthers about ready to take over.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
So The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Green.
Open man is Chase, complete.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Green on 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. That's Hodges. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue 32.
Here's Ritter.
He finds his man, complete. That's Norman. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. He finds his man, complete. It's short. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
First down, here's Ritter.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Sticking with a passing game. Here's Ritter again.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's short. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10.
He finds his man, complete. That's Saunders. Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Ritter now on 2nd down.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Norman.
2nd down and 6 now. Back to throw, Ritter.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they could come out and look real sharp in the second half.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans. And that one getting close to halftime with the Falcons out in front. From there, we head east to check on the Bills at home in Buffalo. And that one is at halftime as they lead the visiting Patriots in that ball game. James Cook, a touchdown run in that first half. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium, see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. A touchdown there for Saquon Barkley.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Green. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Now Green on first down. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Vance pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Green. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
On 3rd down, he obviously wants to throw the football, but there's nowhere to go with it, so he takes off and goes. And now as he gets to the first down marker, he blows right past it and picks up big yardage. Partner, that's a great bit of improvisation.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Green working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
To throw is Green on 1st and 10. This will be caught at about the 6. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Back to throw again. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Now the try here for the point after.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
I'm ready to take off, baby. Staying.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
On 3rd and 1, it's Ritter.
He finds his man, complete. It's Saunders. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Norman. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be 2nd down.
Ritter.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Taken in at the 22.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
You're not 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
45 tonight, 45 tonight. Yeah. You don't want none.
Ready.
Drained down. Throwing on 1st down. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Hold it ready.
56 right there, 56. You want this?
Operating from the gun. Green.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Green.
And this pass broken up. Now the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
On first down, short, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Ritter now looking to throw it this time.
Fighting to stay upright. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Well, I wish this staff luck as they try to find positives about this performance by their offense as we move through the early part of the 4th quarter. That sack, the latest example. Down by a boatload, this offense simply can't keep up, and the quarterback is still taking hits. I'd get the backups in there if it were me.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. He'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Try it here. He's back to throw.
That is caught.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down. Back to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Saunders. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
So that a free 15 yards.
And it's always a tough one as a defender because a lot of the penalties that you commit, pass interference, holding, when they happen, you actually know what you're doing. But a face mask penalty, a lot of times it's inadvertent, but it still costs you the same amount of yardage.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. Now back to throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. From a yard out. And the Buccaneers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere, they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns him there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop them from all angles. This time, the tight end gets them.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They'll run on 1st down. Vance. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down. The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the 4th quarter.
And with those types of runs, that tells you they feel very confident in their running game. They feel very strong at this stage of the contest, and they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there, running the ball down their throat.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Green, and he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Looking to throw. Green.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Panthers extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. Well, Charles, just impressive in all 3 phases. Offense, defense, special teams have really done their job. And here the offense
doing its part yet again with another score in the fourth quarter.
I know it seems like something we shouldn't do because the scoreboard does tell it all, but let's set it aside for a moment. This game was absolutely memorable with how they played it. Really terrific effort, really well executed. Congratulations to them.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Back now comes Tampa Bay. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Ritter on 1st and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Field position here in the red zone. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, tell all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Now here's Green on 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
And if they're throwing on 3rd down, it's a good bet. They're going to look his way. He's the most reliable of their receivers, and he comes through there with a nice grab for the 1st down.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Here's a give up the middle. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Panthers, they continue to show they'll be a tough out in the playoffs as they move to 14-2 on the year. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.